So the ASAP Rocky trial started in Los Angeles today, and it's the gun charge. It goes back to 2021. Rocky allegedly fired a gun towards a former friend of his. And as this says, ASAP Rocky declined a plea deal that resulted in 180 days of jail time, Pryor County Jail, and probation, citing concerns that such an outcome would jeopardize his music career. However, he now faces a potential sentence of 24 years in prison if convicted. Rocky must be pretty confident that he is going to get off from this or that he's innocent and these are trumped up charges. He got to be perfect. He got to be really, really confident that he's going to get off, or he has an excellent lawyer. It's such a gamble, man, because there's quite a few innocent men who end up going to trial and going to prison because they thought they had the evidence in their favor and the jury saw it differently. I don't know if I would risk 24 years in prison when they're offering me 180 days. It's totally different if they offered him like 15 and it's like, I'm going to go to trial. That's a little bit different. Still a lot of years, but they offered him 180 days. He got more to lose. Like back in 2019, when he got jailed in Sweden, Trump got him out, right? And it's like, he didn't have much to lose back then. He still had a music career, but now it's different. Like he got Rihanna. She's a billionaire. He can get all the Fenty products he wants. He got 2 kids now. 2 kids. He got 2 kids now. Rihanna looks like she might be pregnant again because she was wearing sweats, which doesn't mean anything. But she looked like she might be pregnant, but we don't know. That can't be confirmed. But right now he has the 2 kids. So you have a woman that loves you, and she's wealthy. And you got 2 little kids who are looking at you that you take care of all the time. He has so much more to lose now than he did in 2019 when Trump got him out. And who knows if Rocky loses this case and he gets sentenced again and he goes to prison, can Trump write a pardon for him? I don't know. You only go to the well so many times. And the whole thing about the music career is like, I was thinking like, when did Problems come out with him and Drake and Kendrick and 2 Chainz? That was 12 years ago. The whole ASAP era, it peaked between 2012 and 2014. I think ASAP Ferg said recently that the whole ASAP mob thing is dead. Yeah, that's a long time ago. Music taste has changed. See, here's the thing. If he was Kendrick, I bet if he was Kendrick or Drake and they were in the same situation, they might have taken the deal. And they're hit makers. They still putting out hits and everything. Even though Drake has had a rocky 2024, he's still a hit maker. If he said like, hey, I'm worried about my music career, that's a little bit different. I'm looking at ASAP Rocky and it's like, hey, man, I like Rocky because I think Rocky's always been very underrated from that era. But it's like, dude, you don't have the same music career you had back in 2012, 2014. We'll still see you when you put out stuff. It's usually pretty good, but you're not in the same caliber as Tyler. I mean, yeah, Tyler, because Tyler's from that era too, like Tyler and Drake and Kendrick. You got that lot to lose, man. 24 years versus 180 days. What would you do? I asked the guy, like, what would you do? Let's say you're with Rihanna. You're with Rihanna. Who, I don't know if they're going to be together long term. Well, what if you're with Rihanna and you had 2 kids with her? 2 little kids. She's a billionaire. You got a good life. You can just go to jail for a few months. You come back out, life is good. Why take the risk of 24 years? Even if he doesn't get to 24, he can still get sentenced to like 12 or 10, or hell, 5. Would you risk 5 years in prison when you could just took that 180 days? Unless President Trump gave him a wink-wink deal, saying like, "Hey, if you go away, I'll get you out." Unless Trump gave him like, "Hey, man, I got you." Unless he got that, I wouldn't have risked it. So, what do you guys think? Do you think if you think you're innocent? It's like, I didn't do anything wrong. Would you take this to trial and risk the 24 years in prison? Or would you take the 180 days in the jail time and probation and spend the rest of your life or ever how long with Rihanna and your kids.